Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at what you don't see coming, so incoming energies. This is a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest and cross what. Just bear in mind that roles can be reversed. At the end of the reading, I'm going to draw you a spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck just to tie in the read and offer some advice. So please stick about for that. So let's take a look. Incoming energies for Sagittarius. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? I know your reads have been quite heavy recently. Oh, devil. Throw it down. Not always a bad thing. The High Priestess. The Nine of Wands. Still very tough energy. One more, please. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles is the overall energy for the reading. I keep feeling for a while with you that kind of something's got to give, something needs to change. This is showing me, just difficult energies, dealing with something maybe where it's just like, how much longer can I keep giving to this? That devil can represent something that holds us back. Your intuition is definitely trying to guide you, and I do feel from recent readings that you're maybe not taking note, not listening to that, not following those gut instincts. There's a need for communication here, perhaps a change of perspective on something, but let's go in and clarify. Let me take a look at the devil. Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords. I'm actually picking up on a really difficult message. I'm actually getting a bit of a bully, if I'm honest. I say a bully. I don't know if maybe you're hard on yourself. I'm hearing stuff like, almost like you're worthless. You can't do anything right, which I absolutely don't like, and I don't know why it's coming from this series of cards I've got here, but whether that's an internal or external, voice, I'm not too sure, but it's cutting really, really deep. And there's a real sense of isolation, and just maybe just dealing with something that you just don't know how to get out of. I feel like we're, seeking for that way out, and we don't know what to do. It's not nice. It's really not nice energy. Why is the High Priestess here? Yeah, just completely stuck in a situation. Just feel like you've got no way out. You don't know the answer. Eight of Cups. I've said something. We need to detach from something, and I'm going to maintain. I said, I feel like you've not been listening to your intuition, and this is saying, this reminds us that we're not as stuck as we feel we are. She can get out of that situation. This is telling us that we're dealing with something that it's served its purpose, and we need to move on. You might have emotionally disconnected from something, but I also feel that you're emotionally disconnecting from yourself. You're not listening to your intuition. I don't know what it is that you're being influenced by at the moment, but there is a disconnect, I think, yeah, definitely to your intuition. And I spoke about this in a reading just recently, how we often look to other people, don't we, either for help or guidance or advice. And I always think the first place to start is by, that inner guide, that our own moral compass, and to help us make decisions and guide us in the right direction. It's like you're just not connected to yourself, which kind of makes me think that you're maybe not feeling very connected to anybody at the moment. Let's look at this Nine of Wands. High Priestess. Oh, that one, it flipped. High Priestess, Seven of Cups. I'm just trying to work out what it is that I'm seeing here. I feel like I've got an image in my mind from a film, but I can't place it. But I feel like, almost like my head's in the clouds. And as much as there's quite a lot going on, it's almost in slow motion as well. It's like, if you imagine different thoughts and ideas going round, and it's like, oh, I'm going to pull this one in for a little bit. Let's play about with that, see what we can do with that. No, that doesn't satisfy me. I'm going to send that off. We're going to try this. We're going to do that. It's just weird. I know that is a really, really weird thing that I've just said there, but I'm trying to explain what I can see. You're dealing with something at the minute, and I'm going to maintain that you're not following your gut instincts, or you don't feel able to. You know, the Nine of Wands is our wounded warrior energy, and you are so close to giving up with something, and that's because you feel confused. You've maybe got mixed feelings about it, and I don't know that you're sharing any of that with anybody, really. Like I just feel isolated, like I'm holding all this stuff in, and I don't know where to put it. I don't know what to do with it. Let me look at the Page of Swords, which I've seen here again. King of Swords, Five of Cups. I feel with this that you're kind of showing me, no, Charlotte, I am trying to do something about this. I am trying to find a way out of this. I'm, making plans maybe, but you're aware whatever's coming up, you've got a loss to face, or you're dealing with some kind of loss at the minute, and I feel that's, I just can't come away from not feeling connected to anything at the minute. So whether that is due to a recent loss, whether that is maybe you're more in your head than in your feelings at the moment, and if we are more in our head and less in our feelings, I think it's much harder to go with that intuition, because we can even talk ourselves out of that. When we have that gut feeling, you're like, oh my gosh, where's that come from? That's madness. That must be all in my mind. There's nothing for me to trust about that. If we were coming from a place of feeling emotionally settled, I think we would be more trusting in that intuition. I hope that makes sense. I feel like the way I'm trying to explain these things is really difficult, but that's where I feel like my mind's at the moment. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles to finish us off. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords is just getting harder and harder and harder. Stress, worry, anxiety, maybe not being able to sleep at night, just feeling pain. And I don't know if at the minute, pardon my cat, you're trying to, I feel like you keep telling me I'm trying to sort this out, Charlotte, but you're either on the wrong path or you're just not facing the situation head on like it needs to be. I don't know, I'm trying to find a way around it. I could do it if I go that way. You're going to end up back in the same place because you're not doing it right. Oh my goodness, hell. You're not quite on the right track with this, and that doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. I do feel you're trying, the want is there, but you're following the wrong path at the minute. So the High Priestess has turned up twice here. You need to listen, find a way to connect to your intuition. 100% is the biggest message I'm taking out of this. So, spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck then. A child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So I don't know whether this ties into any sense of how you're feeling at the moment. Could that be the sense of loss? Is there an issue with a relationship between a parent and a child? I'm not sure that would be enough, I'm sure, to throw anybody into turmoil, but yes, please do listen to what I've said in this reading and find a way to connect with yourself again above all else. All right, thank you for joining me. I hope you can take something from that. She's been a pain.